quick one, but honestly, what is going on with the royal family right now? They are in all sorts. I've never seen the royal family so disheveled. They're usually so prim, proper, stoic. They've not got one hair out of place. But ever since the Queen died, things have gone downhill. Okay, so in January, Princess Kate announced that she was going in for planned abdominal surgery. She said at the time that she would be off until after Easter, at which point everyone was like, what? Mayhem. Why would she be off for like 4 months due to abdominal surgery? It's got to be something really serious to require that amount of healing time. So anyway, months passed, that happened. And in amongst that, King Charles went in for a regular routine prostate operation. And then a few weeks later, it was announced that he actually has some sort of cancer. Now, they're not telling us what it is. Mystery around that as well. And then since then, a bunch of weird things have happened. Like Prince William took time off for personal reasons. He didn't go to his godfather's funeral, which like you would think would be a very necessary, important thing for him to go to. But he just ditched it. And then Camilla is now saying she has to go off on holiday because who knows, she can't handle the stress of everything because everything's fallen on her now that the rest of the royal family have gone MIA. Prince Harry jetted over from LA for a 30-minute conversation with his father. His father has just been diagnosed with cancer and he comes over from LA, flies commercial for a 30-minute conversation. What's going on there? Why wouldn't you stay for dinner? Are they even related? They don't seem like they know each other. And then finally, Princess Kate was photographed in the passenger seat of a car with her mother after her surgery. So everyone was like, oh, hallelujah, she's back, she's resurfaced. But then people were saying that this photograph was not her, it was a body double. Now, I don't believe that, but all the other weird stuff that's been happening, who knows? And after that, she comes out for her grand reveal. It's this very wholesome Mother's Day photo with her 3 children. It's her foray back into public life. And then we're hit with the fact that it's been doctored to the point that AP, Getty, all of these news agencies refused to allow it to be disseminated because they're saying that it's not an actual photo. They've put a kill notice on it. Oh my gosh, a kill notice on a royal photo? And a royal photo of a woman where there's already massive conspiracy theories surrounding her because she hasn't been seen for so long. This is the stuff of a literal TV show. The Crown will be covering this. So take a look at the photo. There are all these areas that they're saying has been either photoshopped or is just not an actual photo. They're saying it could be AI. So if you look at it, they highlight her zipper, which apparently is mismatched. They highlight Princess Charlotte's sleeve, which is partly missing. They highlight Louis's fingers, which don't seem to match up. There's talk of the background being green and sunny when in the UK right now it's snowy and miserable. So they're saying that the photo could have been taken months ago. They've now also got this wild theory that the photo of Kate was actually taken from a Vogue cover she did a while ago and was superimposed into the photo with her children. So she wasn't actually there to take the photo. Wild. And that's because when they do a cross section of her face on this photo and her face on the Vogue cover photo, it's an exact mirror image. I mean, it's the same person, so of course it's going to be an exact mirror image. So I don't really understand the basis of this wild theory. But once again, anything goes with this family because everything is so mysterious, you just don't know what to believe. Now, she's since come out and apologized for the photo because everyone's just talking about it. She said, like many amateur photographs, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph may have caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. Very nice statement, but I don't believe it. There is absolutely no way that an official royal photograph can go from Princess Kate's phone, her editing app, to social media and across the world without it going through at least 2 or 3 people in Buckingham Palace. The royal family is so calculated. They don't let anything get through to the keeper. I wouldn't be surprised if the royals didn't even have access to social media accounts because everything is put through such a stringent process. There is no way that Princess Kate is sitting around face tuning or photoshopping her pictures. Absolutely not. The picture was taken by Prince William, yes, which is a cute little story, but there's no way he airdropped it to her, she fiddled around with it, and then put it up. There's no way. These people aren't a normal family. There is absolutely no way that that happened. That would have gone from Prince William's phone or Buckingham Palace supplied DSLR camera back to the PR department at Buckingham Palace, and then they would have put it out. I don't buy that. I don't buy that story. I buy pretty much everything else, but not that part of the story. And it's so strange for anyone in the royal family to have this mea culpa, to be like, oh, I'm really sorry that I stuffed up on Photoshop. Like, are they trying to seem relatable now? Is this their new thing? Because you would never have caught Queen Elizabeth coming out publicly and reacting to something, a slip up that she did. No way. Their motto is don't complain, don't explain. And for good reason. I found Piers Morgan's commentary on this so hilarious. Firstly, he said that they're just making everything 100 times worse by coming out and trying to justify everything, which I actually agree with. Everyone's so used to the royal family just keeping their mouths shut, not saying anything, and people would have gotten over it in one day if they hadn't said anything. But because there are these constant updates, the media is just latching on and they're rolling with it and they get views. Believe me, the royal family gets so many views. So the more updates they provide, the more the media is going to fuel this. And then today he's come out and said that Buckingham Palace needs to come out and release the original photo. And this is the only way that any skepticism or conspiracy theories will be able to be disproven. And I mean, I don't think the royal family is going to let Piers Morgan bully them into doing anything. I think them bending to whatever a commentator is asking is the worst thing that they could possibly do, because they're giving up any sort of superiority that they have in the UK. So I don't think they'll be doing that. But just the media circus that this thing has created is so funny, coming from one photo and coming from a woman who very clearly explained at the beginning of the year that she would be out till after Easter. It's not yet after Easter and she's already come out. So these wild accusations that she's somehow comatose or in a vegetative state are just so unfounded, because they told us this exact timeline and they're sticking to it. So I don't really understand all of this outcry. But I do think the royal family is being very protected by the British media, because a lot of these wild theories aren't coming out in the British media. They're coming out from Twitter, different social media platforms in the US. Nothing bad is really coming from the UK press. And that's because of the very unique relationship that the royal family has with the British media. It's a very reciprocal relationship and they all play their parts. So this is why Kate Middleton is being presented in the best light possible given the circumstances. I saw a commentator today saying that Kate Middleton is acting perfectly throughout this whole thing. She felt sorry for her, that her apology is being scrutinized like this. She said that Princess Kate should be able to just take a photo and it not be questioned or scrutinized. Never in my life have I heard so many commentators speak so delicately and compassionately about someone in the public eye. And I was just thinking, if the tables were turned and this photo was taken of Meghan Markle and her children, and there were accusations of photoshopping or AI or any wild conspiracy theories, the media would rip them apart. And I am no Meghan Markle or Prince Harry fan. Quite the opposite, actually. But come on, you have to admit that Kate Middleton is not being treated like any other celebrity would be treated. And I guess that's just a consequence of being part of a family and being obedient and working with the media. I think there's a lesson in this for every high-profile celebrity, definitely for Meghan Markle, because Meghan and Harry have just gone the opposite way and they're attacking the media to the point that Harry is suing so many media platforms. They've come out publicly countless times and denounced the media and their coverage of them. I mean, their entire Netflix series was about how the media did them dirty. That's not going to get you anywhere. This is a really interesting case study in the royal family and how protected they are. And I'm sure this will all work out in Kate Middleton's favor. You know, she's very beloved and that's not going away anytime soon. And I'm sure her celebrity and her support base will only grow after this. And also her uncle is now going into the celebrity Big Brother house. This is the last thing that they need. this crazy uncle latching onto fame, going and partaking in Celebrity Big Brother. Oh my gosh, this is the opposite of the royal family stoicism that we've all come to know.